What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the smoking section. I'm Sean, and tonight I was sitting here kind of thinking to myself, well, it's the starting of fall. This past year has truly been different. Between COVID-19, things shutting down, people trying to get back to work, everything under the sun, and then there was a report. A very odd report that came out for something that we have never seen before. What would that be? Well, let's just go through. We had a giant tornado not too many weeks ago, touchdown in New Jersey, but that wasn't it. What was it again? Oh yeah, giant frickin' murder hornets. Not just little baby ones. Not just like this little bit that give you like a little sting and your foot or your hand or your ear or your arm hurts for a little tiny bit. I'm talking something about yay big, like 3 to 4 inches big with a stinger. That is nuts. And these came from overseas. And we started seeing them in New Jersey. Well, hopefully with fall, that kind of defeats or kills most of them here in New Jersey. And when winter sets in, let's hope that even takes care of the problem even more. But tonight, I brought on a cigar just to remember when we first heard that report. And I have this cigar sitting right here. And I can't wait to bring it on. So let me go ahead and get this thing unwrapped, ready to go, and let me introduce you to a very different but beautiful cigar that I can't wait to light up tonight. So let me just do this real quick, and I'll be right back. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Murder Hornet by Room 101. Now, I am very thankful that those Hornets that we finally got here in New Jersey, which I say finally, not meaning like I wanted them here, but when we got that, like when you didn't think COVID could kill us anymore or get us down anymore between masks and vaccines and people getting sick and loved ones getting sick, life threw something else at us, and it was the Murder Hornet. But these Murder Hornets that came over weren't packing little machine guns and everything else. No, sir. But this one is absolutely beautiful. This is the Murder Hornet by Room 101. I am super excited to light this one up. This is the Corona. I believe it only came in Corona, and it was a 5.5 by 44 ring gauge. Really small cigar, but I thought tonight would be a great night to break this one out, give it a try. It's a new one to myself. If you have smoked this one before, then please leave me a comment down below this video, and if you have smoked it and you liked it, well, let me know if you did. If you didn't like it, tell me why. But no matter what you do, please make sure you like and share or subscribe to the channel if you do like this video. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get this one cut up, and tonight we are going to be using a straight cut. I think in the last video, which was the fruit leather, I wound up doing a V-cut. But tonight I'm going to be doing a straight cut just to kind of shake it up a little bit. So I wound up picking this one up from one of my local cigar shops, which is one of my favorites. It's called Heritage Cigar Company. It is in Medford, New Jersey. So if you're ever traveling through Medford, check it out. Really awesome cigar shop. The guys are always great there. I really enjoy talking with them and just kind of picking their brain about little things here and there when it comes to cigars. They always seem to have really great cigars within there. So I believe last time I used matches as well. I'm not going to do matches tonight. I'm actually going to use my dagger because I figured this little guy in here is holding a dagger, so I thought it was appropriate to give it back what it's been given to me. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing torched up on the bottom just to kind of get it all nice and warmed up. How's everybody doing this week too, by the way? This week has been crazy so far for me. But I'm just very happy that I'm able to get a cigar out, or a cigar video out. Not a bad start. I don't like hear the buzzing yet. There's no like sense of danger yet with this cigar, but really, really nice cigar so far. A little bit of pepper, but not bad though. A little bit of pepper. And a little hint of like a woodsy kind of taste as well. Really can't place my finger on the type of wood, to be honest with you. I don't really want to say cedar, because that seems a little bit too specific. But I do taste a little bit of that woodsy taste in there with the pepper. All in all, really, really nice start so far. So I'm really kind of debating on, whether or not I want to give this one that, oh my God, this is going to be crazy kind of thing, just because of the little Murder Hornet on there as well. Now, this was labeled as a mild cigar. So it's not too over the top, not too dramatic when it comes to the murder in the Murder Hornet. But I'm really interested to see where this goes. Now, if you were wondering, I have down here, because I'm always horrible with remembering what order to put everything in, so I wrote myself a little bit of notes. So for the wrapper for this, we got a Honduras Habano. The binder is a Honduras Habano, and the filler is a Honduras Carrillo and Corojo. So just in case you're wondering, that's everything that we got in here. So completely 100% Honduras tobacco within the Murder Hornet. Really, really nice cigar right off the bat, though. A little bit hard on the draw, but I'm hoping that it loosens up a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead, grab my fly swatter, which I hope works against Murder Hornets, and I'm going to sit here, kick back, relax, and smoke this down to my first third. So we'll see you guys in just a second. So far, I haven't gotten stung. I kind of feel as though I'm like the Hornet Whisperer. Not really. I know that I'm playing a lot on this Murder Hornet thing, but I find it very appropriate. The cigar is actually really, really nice. It's a very nice blend. So the pepper is very prevalent, but it's a nice combination because I actually taste a little slight hint of honey. Usually on the retrohale. If I don't do a retrohale, I don't get too much of that honey taste, but the retrohale really breaks out the nice sweet honey that kind of helps tame back some of that pepper. The woodsy kind of taste is still in there as well. Really, really nice blend. I feel like it does a really, really nice job of kind of putting all of that together. And even the honey was a very nice, subtle ingredient that I feel really kind of helps pull it all together. I know that honey's very sticky, but everything just kind of sticks together, and I think that honey kind of helps keep it together. Really, really nice construction on the cigar, though. You can see that I'm burning really quite evenly. I do have a little over there, but it is burning really, really evenly. You can see that ash is just piling up right on top of each other. Seems like it's pretty solid to me. I don't want to shake it too much because I don't want it to fall off all over my computer, but you can see that, I mean, it's holding on relatively well. I have been rotating it. So like right now it looks like it's kind of going up in the air a little bit, so I'll smoke it like this and then I'll turn it over and smoke it like that once it starts to droop down. So, I've kind of been trying to keep it, somewhat organized with it, but I mean the cigar is doing a really, really nice job of just piquing your interest, giving you a nice, subtle, yet slight peppery kind of intense feeling all throughout. I don't want to say that it's very sporadic because it's not. It's a very clean smoke. For a Corona, I am kind of surprised that I'm having a little bit of a harder draw on it, especially after I wound up doing the straight cut on it. But it could just be a little bit tighter, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, which is kind of helping me smoke it a little bit slower to really get everything that this cigar has to offer. And as you can see the band right there, which I find really, really nice. Beautiful looking artwork, I gotta say. It kind of reminds me of like a basketball team. Like if that was like a high school basketball team's mascot, just not as violent with the dagger and the looks like a little submachine gun. But really, really nice cigar right there. I find it really, really enjoyable so far, and I can't wait to keep smoking it. So I'm going to go ahead and smoke this thing down to my second third and find out, am I going to get stung? What's going to happen? Let's see. So let me smoke this down, and I will catch you guys in just a second with the newest report on the Murder Hornet. So I'm almost past my second third, and you know, I wanted to hop on real quick because I wanted to show you I am having a little bit of a burn issue. But once again, I never blame the cigar on a burn issue. Sometimes it can be the cigar, sometimes it could just be the way that you light it. Now I have been rotating this as I smoke it, so I've been trying to even it back up, but I wanted to try and, you know, pop on real quick as I wound up going through this second third. I'm almost past my second third. I got probably about another 5 puffs until I'm just about down, you know, right below the band here. But you know, all in all, I think it's a really, really great cigar. The honey is still really, really there, but only when I do the retrohale, it seems like. I really can't pick it out whenever I just blow it out, you know, through my mouth as normal. The pepper has spiced up a hint, but not too much, where it feels as though like I'm really drinking a lot of water, or drinking, you know, like downing my beer a lot, like I'm really thirsty. Really, really nice combination, though. I am starting to notice some earthy tones within this cigar as well, which I feel kind of help mellow things out, but the pepper is very, very strong. It's almost like a black pepper that's in there as well. And the ash seems to kind of be getting a little bit sporadic. It's not laying down as nicely as the first third did. But all in all, the cigar flavor and construction is still doing pretty well. The flavor is phenomenal. The construction is still okay. I'm going to see if I can kind of rotate it and get it to even up some. If I can't get it, I'm going to try and just clean it up a little bit by, you know, on my own, so that way I get a full, you know, burn throughout, and that way I don't chuck the cigar early because it wound up going too far because I let it go for too long. So I'm going to go ahead and keep giving this some attention and see what I can do with it. If it does wind up correcting itself, that's like bonus points for me. If it doesn't, well, I might take off a few points for it, but other than that, the cigar is absolutely beautiful. And best part is, haven't gotten stung yet. So let me keep smoking this one down, and I will see you guys in the final third. And I will see you guys soon. So I'm just getting past my final third. I got a few more puffs to go, but I figured while I was sitting here enjoying this, I'd pop on real quick. As you can see, it did kind of correct itself as it got down towards the bottom. It did start dragging on this side a little bit more. Normally, whenever this happens to me, I wind up smoking this side up. So it would kind of look like, if you could see the bottom here, this goes down, and then the top part's up. I usually smoke that part up just to try and get it to burn some of the top leaf. Since heat rises, I wanted the heat to kind of concentrate on the top part. But I mean, it did correct itself to some point. It was just it wasn't enough for me to try and correct it with a flame, because it was still burning quite evenly all the way through. It's just not one side wasn't going down. It was burning evenly together. So I wound up keeping it around. It didn't really affect the flavor of the cigar at all. I will be honest with you, the Murder Hornet did come back with a vengeance with that pepper towards the final third. Not really saying that I got stung, but it did kind of take me a little bit by surprise. Now, between the pepper and the heat of the smoke really kind of gave you that extra oomph towards the end, but all in all, still a really, really great and interesting cigar. I do like how they, threw a little bit of like that honey flavor in there, because whenever you think of bees or hornets or anything to that effect, you automatically kind of think like some sweet honey or things that they're attracted by, like sweetness. So it was a nice little touch within it. I thought it was an absolutely amazing cigar. It took me about 45 minutes up to this point. A few more puffs on this before I'd put this to the side and let it smolder out. So let's just say about 45 to 50 minutes of a smoke. Really, really nice cigar, though. I definitely wouldn't treat this lightly. It did have sweet points to it. It did have calming points to it. But it did come back with a vengeance in this final third. So if you were really kind of expecting it to just mellow out from, beginning to end, that's not the case. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and I'll be right back with my final thoughts, and we will go from there. So I'll see you guys in just a second. So, final thoughts on the Murder Hornet. Honestly, I think it's a great cigar. I know that it has been discontinued from Room 101. It was kind of a, special release. Really, really enjoyed it. Now, you might be able to still find some of these out and about in a couple brick and mortar shops. I know I did, and like I said, I was a little bit late to the party when it came to this being released. I did find it at Heritage Cigar. They did have, a couple packs with the fruit leather, the Murder Hornet, and there was another one in that pack, and I can't remember what it was at this point, but there might be a few cigar shops out there that still kind of hold a couple of these back and might bring them out for a special occasion. If you get the chance, pick one up, especially if you see it. If you are a medium, bodied smoker, I would definitely give it a try. If you are somebody that kind of enjoys, more mellow cigars, or mellow to mild, or mellow to medium maybe, you could possibly give it a try. Would you get the same enjoyment out of it? You never know. This might be the cigar that kind of steps you into that category. But all in all, I thought this was an amazing cigar. I did have the slight burn issue with it, which once again, I don't always take so many points off for that because I don't know if it's the cigar or the way that I lit it. But all in all, I think for a rating, I would probably give this like a 4.6. Possibly like a 4.7. I thought the flavor profile was really, really nice. Like I said before the last cut, the honey really kind of helped mellow things out a little bit. It was a nice touch on it. The pepper was very prevalent. That's sometimes a word that I have trouble with. I'm sorry. The pepper was very prevalent throughout the cigar, but it did have nice earthy tones and a little bit of that wood taste to kind of help juggle everything, so that way you weren't just getting straight pepper all the time. All in all, like I said, I think it's a great cigar. It was definitely worth the money to get it. I believe I paid, or on the sticker for the cigar, it said like it was like $11 separately from the pack that I got it from. You can probably get them for maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more now that they've been discontinued. I saw that somebody online was selling a 5-pack for like $47.50. So I mean, it could be out there depending on where you look. But definitely, if you get the chance, try and find them. I definitely think that it would be a great experience for you to at least give it a try. I really enjoy Room 101 cigars. I really love like the Untitled Project by Room 101. That was probably one of my favorite cigars that I absolutely love and adore. And this one was no different. It was just another great smash hit from Room 101. So I'm really, really excited I got to try it. But all in all, I think it's a great cigar. I definitely suggest you give it a try, and hopefully you guys will let me know in the comments if you've tried it, if you haven't tried it, if you found it, and you're looking forward to trying it. Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to leave a like as well if you liked this video and you thought the information was good. I try to put out all the good information that I can, even if I have to read some of it sometimes because my mind has work, wedding, other things. It's It's got a lot up there. So with that being said, everybody, I'm going to get out of here, get myself ready for work tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great day. Have a great rest of the week. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. So from the smoking section, this is Sean signing off. As always, stay blessed, stay smoking, and I will catch you guys on the next one. From the smoking section, this is Sean signing off. Talk to you guys later. Bye.